Hello, everybody, and welcome to Can't Draw Horses Club. Today, my guest is Carrie, or Iris of
Hello.
Ether in chat, a
Hi.
real life chat person,
Yes.
somehow
Some
in the stream.
somehow yeah, I broke into the stream and twice. You let me back.
Yeah.
Maybe change your locks.
Well, that's because you had another idea for a thing
I
for us
did.
to do.
I
Uh,
never don't have ideas. Um
would you like to introduce our other club members to today's topic?
yes, sure. All right. We can roll the slides. Okay, today we're talking about fairies, aka fairies, aka the fae, aka the fair folk, aka do not disturb that cairn, do you have a death wish, etc. Okay, so for some background, Wikipedia defines fairies as a type of mythical being or legendary creature found in the folklore of multiple European cultures, including Celtic, Slavic, Germanic, English, and French folklore. It's a form of spirit often described as metaphysical, supernatural, or preternatural. Theories about the origins of fairies in our folklore vary and include fairies as elementals, fairies as a reflection of a hidden people, either the fear of a hidden people or perhaps some other non Homo sapien type people in our
You
long
were gonna
past
pivot
history.
to sexy. Hidden
What
people to be afraid of or to have sex with, you know?
I mean, yeah, that's basically like the Cro-Magnons and the other one, the brain. Oh my goodness. Yes, sure, great. Moving on. They can also be thought of as possibly inspired as spirits of the dead or as demons. Or some theories have them as demoted pagan deities or demoted angels. So lots of different options. Honestly, depending on the story, they can be, you know, any of those. Okay. Uh, we also have instances of fairies from around the world. Now, there's an important note that not every folklore creature is a fairy. There's a nice, hopefully helpful rant that I clipped a little bit of. You can find the full comic, which is cute, in my references. Um, but then there are also other, stories and folklore which kind of have the same form as a fairy tale, but maybe aren't exactly fairy. Um, I actually just started reading the graphic novel on the lower left.
Oh, the magic
Uh,
fish?
yeah, it's really sweet so far.
I've wanted to read that for years. I was following Trungles on Twitter.
Ah,
That's his handle.
nice. Yeah, I picked it up on Friday after my own. We're gonna call it a fairy-inspired adventure, and I'll explain in a bit. Um,
All right, next slide.
Next slide. And my favorite thing when I'm bored and having shower and/or commute thoughts is fairies can be used as a metaphor. So, um, I've worked in corporate America more than a little bit. And sometimes when you're at the bottom of the corporate structure and you look at whatever
Just sometimes. Only
just sometimes,
sometimes.
only sometimes you get the inexplicable, fake court feel of, you know, the corporate ladder. Like, what are they doing today? Who knows? Is it good? Probably not. Is it bad? Maybe. I don't know. It's agnostic. Sure. Fairies, great, wonderful. Um, then we have a nice little clip about. I've also had to deal with lawyers as fairies. I like that particular analogy. Um,
Contract law.
yep, contract law. Um, can you prove it? Yeah. Does it follow logical sense? Sure. And then, of course, the newest hotness being artificial intelligence, or at least the language learning or the learning models. Um, please enjoy whatever the correct and yet strangely wrong donuts, and then my personal favorite, the art piece of drawing salt patterns around a self-driving car to trap it.
Yes, like a cat.
Like a cat. Yep.
Yeah. No, I like the idea of the AI models being Fae that we petitioned to generate like donut signs for us,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what they gave us.
Yes, and I really just wanted to show chat Daunt Duns and Dount and Donkdick and okay, next slide. And since fairies have been around for quite some time, they've inspired newer and modern medias as well. I've got some nice pictures from Changeling the Dreaming, which I've not played, but some of my friends have. We have, I know Zelda's the current hotness, so I've made sure to include a Zelda fairy and some other fairies from TV's shows.
You mean Cosmo and Wanda?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the moth fairy?
The Moth Fairy? That actually also came from Changeling. I think it was supposed to
Oh.
be a she. Um,
Uh-huh.
that artist did a lot of the early Changeling the Dreaming stuff, I believe. De Therese, I cannot remember how to say his name.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Here's all the
there's all the
sources.
sources.
And we're back.
We're
So,
back.
what we're doing today is taking some 3D figures and trying to make them magic.
Mm-hmm.
Or in my case, taking what is clearly already magical, my
Yes.
Schwartz
Yep.
that I did on the previous episode. Carrie was here. I've primed him up, and I'm gonna be painting him ogre colors. And Carrie's got some other little friends to
Yeah.
paint. And you said you wanted to do like based on the inspired by the Fairy Fire D&D supplement.
Yeah, I have several of them for that, and then I also just have several more generic fairies. So I brought this. I love this. This is the D&D Feywild by way of 1990s Trapper Keepers.
Yeah.
And so one of the ones that I was thinking of starting with. All right, got you bookmarked. Uh, is this one
Oh,
the
that's
coil?
cool.
Yeah, it's sort of like a very tree,
Very dear.
like giraffe actually.
Ah, camel leopard.
Yep,
All right. Chet says you're loud,
I'm a little
so that's
loud.
my fault.
Okay,
There we go.
I got a little excited.
All right, we should be closer to equal now. How about that? I'm just glooping some yellow because I think Shrek's like a yellow green, so I want to do a yellow
Mm,
base and then put green on top of that, or a yellow green on top of that, and then splatter some like brown flecks.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice. So, okay, move these guys out of the way. So I'm going to start with my Coillipard, which I did a little bit of pre-gaming yesterday.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I primed it.
Well, yeah, I primed my
Yeah,
Schwartz, so
yeah.
that's fair.
I primed it and then I hit it with some sparkle coats because I thought that I could do it way better with the airbrush, and I'm not doing an airbrush live. It's too loud, and I am not good at it yet.
Yeah.
But
The noise removal in OBS is actually decent enough to catch the airbrush. Ian has done that on some TTSF.
oh, nice. Okay, so I hit this with Turbo Dark Skyrat, which is like a purple to blue color shifter.
Cool.
But then I went over it again with Sparkle Motion, and it kind of killed the purple.
Right.
So I'm gonna
Just mix them together.
I'm actually probably gonna do that after the fact. But I have some contrast paints, so
Ooh. I was
might go.
considering that, except I mucked up the priming and there's weird drips.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't want stuff on the surface that the contrast paint's not supposed to pick up.
Right. All right. kind of this weird indigo in the reference pics, so I think that the purple might be too purple and the blue is definitely too blue. Might mix them. Oh, is my camera mirrored? I can fix that.
Oh, sorry. I could have also.
Okay. Which camera? Mirror my video. There we go. All right. Is that good?
I don't see a difference. Oh, your face camera?
Yes. I think.
It's fine.
Wait. Hold on. No. I don't know what I'm doing. Work camera, not face. Okay,
Yeah.
let's.
Yeah, when you were holding up the book, the text was backwards.
It was backwards. Oh, that's how you know the Fae got you.
Right? We shouldn't have, like, summoned them. We shouldn't have done that dark ritual we were setting up. Definitely shouldn't have crossed the line on that fairy ring.
Nope. Oh, that's right. I should tell this while I'm doing this. I should tell the story of my fairy adventure on Thursday.
Thursday. All right.
Yeah. So I commute to work most days, but Wednesday is my work from home day. And I, like most of us, have been doing a questionable job of keeping up on adulting responsibilities. And so I decided, well, I had a recurrent reminder to take care of my tires because my car was like, you're due for looking at your tires. And I noticed that there was a slow leak. And I just kept saying, not now, not now, not now.
As your tires slowly deflate. Yeah.
So they did do that a few times, and I refilled them, and I'm like, okay, clearly there's something wrong here. I'll take this into the shop, and they can deal with it. And then I got home on Tuesday night, and I didn't go out until Thursday morning. And then separately on like Sunday or Monday, I was driving on the freeway coming back home, and I hear this loud crack, and some truck chucked a rock at my windshield that left a little divot in it.
Right.
And I'm like, so like the worst chip that I'd seen in a while. And so I swear, and I've been trying to like drive around to find places to repair it, but not really finding any of the like roadside kiosks. And so I get out to the car on Thursday morning as I'm about to go to work, and I noticed that there is an 8-inch long crack in my windshield.
Right.
That was not there on Tuesday and it just kind of appeared. And I'm like, dang it. And then I swear, and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll look up how to get this fixed. It's probably going to be a new windshield at this point. And then I make it like 50 feet out of my driveway, and I notice that my steering wheel is pulling to the right, like a lot. And I get out of the car, and I look, and it is a dead flat. I'm like, no. So clearly I pissed off the fairies or something.
Yep. That's the only explanation.
Yep. I mean, okay, yeah, the tire was pretty much my fault, but the windshield was, like, it went from a chip to an 8-inch crack just in a day of not looking at it and not driving it. So that's what I did on Friday.
Right.
Is I asked my boss, I'm like, so I'm taking off on Monday. Would it be the worst thing in the world if I also took off on Friday? And he's like, you have too much vacation anyway.
Got it.
I was like, cool, yep. So both of them are fixed now, but it was...
Yeah, I thought you were going to tell a story about, like, going for a walk, and then you found a mysterious portal through a tree.
See, if you want those stories, you need to get Sevenish Magpies in, because we're all pretty sure that she, like, lives in a mage game. I do not remember any of the stories off the top of my head.
Well, you know
But
what friends do. They
yeah.
force their friends to go on Can't Draw Horses Club.
Okay.
Not
I
sure
don't know
what
if it.
color to do the hair. Like, Shrek's got dark green fingernails.
Oh.
So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
thinking like a dark green.
Yeah, that could work. Alternately, what color hair does oh gosh, the
Fiona,
princess?
it's like
Yeah, what?
a red brown,
Okay.
mostly brown.
Double alternately, what color hair does Donkey have?
Donkey colored. I think it's black.
Okay.
It's like a gray and black.
You have choices.
I've got so many choices. Guess we haven't really established Schwartz's parentage.
We have not.
Like, who knows what sort of genetic features he might have acquired from somewhere. Could be like a
I
Xanth situation where people ended up in like the hot springs of love and then just made babies.
it has been a hot minute since I have thought about Xanth. All right.
Ah,
Looking a lot more purpley now. I appreciate.
I'm wondering if I should just straight up mix the green and yellow.
Mm, you totally could. I need a good purple.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I got I got gifted a bunch of the Xanth books by my high school boyfriend, and then I read several of them, and I brought one of them with to like a summer camp, and I left it, and then that was pretty much it, because I wanted to read them in order.
Aw. Yeah, I went to the library and read most of them. It's just a big long shelf, right? They're all grouped together.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I also read the Adept series and Phase, which was kind of fun.
I don't remember. I read the one that was all of the different like death and time and
The
incarnations.
of Immortality.
Yeah, which got a little weird at the end. Definitely, definitely the author showing some of his proclivities. We'll just leave it at that.
It's okay. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I agree with the 90s was weird all around.
that's accurate. I mean, I guess they're more or less back now. We've entered the big,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, cultural singularity where all time is existing simultaneously.
Yup. So now, so having been a youth in the 90s, I'm remembering like towards the end of the 90s or the beginning of the thousands, they had like this like 1960s sundress, like big chunky sandals, and
Right?
so Are we getting that in the current revision of the 90s part 2? So it's 60s part 3 or what?
Just getting more hookah necklaces.
Oh, I remember that. Um, I was a player in a mage game that ended, where it was set in the mid 90s. And I was a little bit younger than most of the other players, so I decided to make my character a high schooler.
Right.
And I'm just like, okay, if we're doing 90s, I'm like, all right, Junkos, wallet chain, let's go. The world's littlest alchemist.
Yeah, I didn't have any exposure to Junkos when I was a kid.
Oh,
That's a thing I learned about as an adult. People are like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no,
mhm.
Junko's a bird.
Oh, yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and paint some spots on this sparkle giraffe,
Yeah.
which is a little difficult because I'm actually painting the lines around the spots rather than giving it spots, and it kind of looks doesn't look. It's definitely in that phase of painting where it does not look good. So
Yep.
I'm hoping that I'll fix it in post.
This is post.
Oh no. Well, if anything else, there's another gratuitous coat of sparkle motion.
Yep. Just gotta keep adding more coats.
Mm-hmm. There is a good video, and I do not remember who made it, where they it was some actual like good artists that took a bunch of different Warhammer figures and then they gave them like 50 coats each
Oh
of
wow.
different types of paint, and it's kind of amazing.
Yeah, I'd love to watch that.
If you're in the market for smooth Space Marines,
Yes, tell me more.
someone please, someone has to know what I'm talking about in
Google
chat.
smooth space marines. It's probably fine.
Or like Warhammer 40k 50 coats.
Yeah. It's like the
They did,
reverse of those knife sharpening videos.
yes. Or if it was either 50 or 100 coats. So
Enough. It was definitely
enough.
enough. Yeah.
Yep. One of those paints was unfortunately hard coat.
It's like a candy coating.
Uh,
Like
it had a very
thick.
thick, clear layer. It did not look good.
Yeah. Gotta get all the details in the face.
Maybe all the face details. Oh yeah.
My beautiful son.
There you go. Mangled Pixels got it. I forgot. Delightful pro preview pic.
Yeah, here, just gotta click on that. Gotta clean my fingers, then touch my
Yep.
mouse,
Yep.
and then bookmark that for
Mm-hmm.
later. Oh wow.
It's
That's so
amazing.
smooth! Like I should have done some more seam removal on this guy.
I every time I get I do seam removal until I'm bored, and then I go to paint it, and I'm like, oh hey, cool, 5 more seams.
Yeah, I should have just kept going. Just
Mm-hmm.
should have spent the rest of my life doing this.
Usually I'm just like, I'm living with my choices and just paint.
Well, I mean, on Horse Club, what's your alternative?
Right? Horse Club, we live with our choices.
That should be the motto.
Mm-hmm.
Someone quote that. It's official.
So happy. No.
No. Ah, big hand for the mods.
One layer, no fear. Perfect.
Oh, it's a big goop. Such strong legs.
Right.
This looks like Shrek, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shrek is Nickelodeon green.
Yep. I remember that from the movies. Shrek got slimed.
It has been a long time since I have seen a Shrek.
Really? Because he's right here.
Walked into that.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Not sorry, but you know.
No, yes.
Apologies.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just had to. There's something wrong with me.
Nope. You're good. Well, I saw a scene from clipped out from Puss in Boots of they were doing a comparative study of how it handled panic attacks versus some other less great media, and I thought it looked really sweet.
Oh. I haven't actually seen that movie. I don't know if I've seen the other Puss movies either. I think I've seen the first one.
Mm-hmm.
This one's the third one. Yeah, it's too many. I'm not getting on board.
I've not been in a movie theater in a little bit.
Gotta get right up under the tail.
All right, this is looking less awful.
Good.
I'm trying to remember the last movie that I saw in theaters. I don't even know. It might have been that British Christmas zombie movie. Comedy. Musical.
There's a lot of words.
Yep. I cannot remember the name, but that keyword search,
Chat should help.
yep.
Maybe Chet can't help.
How many Christmas zombie musicals are there? Yeah, I think it was Scottish. Yes, it's Anna and the Apocalypse. Thank you.
I think I saw Ultraman,
Mm.
maybe? Can't remember. I know I saw Dune in IMAX, and then went back into lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, some movies we were talking about seeing, but never did go see. Yeah, I mostly just stay at home. It's
Yeah,
getting
yeah, same.
better. Like I'm starting because I hate walking if I have nowhere to go.
Ah, yeah,
So it was bad. I was bad, naughty Corey. Uh, but now I can at least go grab a coffee or something,
yeah, that makes sense.
like to go. But
Yeah, I don't usually go out like walking, but if I'm at work and I need to take like a brain break,
yep,
I'll just power walk around the building and just let my mind wander.
yeah. Venom, yeah. Pokemon Go was great, and then
Oh,
my
mm-hmm.
my phone that I had at the time, uh, just started losing its battery in under an hour, so I couldn't really play. Even with, like, I was carrying a portable charger brick
Mm,
around, and it was just not fun.
yeah. Yeah, I think I also did slash do Pokemon Go. Yes, even still.
I haven't for a while.
Yeah.
Didn't even pick up Pikmin.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't either. All right. I don't feel like painting a bunch of things, so we're dry brushing the leggies. We dry brushing. To be a little careful because this is resin and I do not want to snap the tail off.
Yeah, gentle. Just waiting for the bottom of my feet to dry so I can put them back down.
Ah, yeah. I definitely bought a gigantic power brick for Pokemon Go
Mhm.
after the tiny power brick that I got was like losing power. And for what it's worth, it actually helped when visiting family.
Mm.
Just okay, I've got a long airplane ride and
Yeah.
no guaranteed power, so the thing like lasts for like I don't know hours.
Yep. I have commandeered mine for use with my Switch in the hammock now.
Nice.
I caved and picked up Tears of the Heaven Kingdom. Tears of Heaven. No. Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm enjoying it. It's nice to have an
Nice.
exploration game.
Yeah. No, it looks really cool. I have not gotten to play. I may end up playing it, but we have one Switch in the house, and it's sort of my husband's. So I've got like so many games on my
Mm-hmm.
Steam anyway that I just, with rare exceptions, I don't think to even play it.
Drive faster, child.
And I'm gonna hit this with another little coat of purple to obscure the fact that it's a real kind of amateur spot job. Could I have done a better job? Probably. Am I gonna? No.
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 This is
No,
Horse
really.
Club and we don't do thing that way. Yes. Looks good from here.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. So my wet palette, I just bought one. It's Army Painter, I think.
Mine's Painter.
Nice. But yeah, you can apparently make one with
A sponge.
yeah, a sponge and like a
Tupperware container.
yes, thank you. Words are so hard this morning, afternoon. What is time? And then maybe like parchment paper.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, if you were going to aerosolize the mica powders, you might want to wear some sort of a respirator. But I don't know. I've not. Someone else in chat might know better.
Yeah, I don't know. Mica powders.
Yeah,
What are those even for?
um.
Like, how do you use them? That.
So I completely unrelatedly, I actually did use mica powder yesterday, but not for this. I have a friend who's commissioned me to make some terrain pieces.
Okay.
So she bought this big, really nice set off Etsy of 3D resin printed stuff, and I painted it all up in nice, vibrant colors. And then for the last step, anywhere where there was standing water, I wanted to put like some resin.
Mm-hmm.
And to make it more like, because it's a magical swamp, I mixed in a little bit of like a little bit of alcohol dye and a little bit of mica powders to make it sparkly. So I guess that's the thing that I have it for, is to mix it into resin.
Right.
But possibly you would use mica powders to make your own metallics.
So again, you're mixing it into a liquid.
Yeah.
You're probably okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, for sure, for airborne things, especially if you're like, I don't know, sanding a hardwood,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh
right?
yeah.
Like, you do not want oak dust in your lungs.
No. Let's see. What brush do I not care about having good anymore?
Which of my possessions will I sacrifice for art?
Yep. Because we are gonna paint little stars on this guy.
Do you have to, like, really jam in there?
No, it's just that it's metallics, which tend to be a little.
Harder?
Yeah, they're a little bit harder on the brushes. I am bedazzling
Giraffe?
my space giraffe.
Oop. I don't know. Blob. Get out of here. This is a no blob zone.
Oh, paint blob.
Yeah, or paper, because I used cardstock for my wet palette because I couldn't find the correct sheets. And we only have waxed paper, which is
Oh,
not for
yeah.
use in a wet palette. All right, are you sticking? No, you're good. All right.
The wettest of palettes. The
Counter
path.
wet.
Exactly. Hydrophobic.
We really do have to wait for stuff to dry.
Yeah.
But I don't want to wait.
At least it's acrylic and not oil.
Yeah. God.
I don't
I'd
think
be
I
in
could.
here with, like, I don't know, heat gun. No, that doesn't just melt it.
Yeah. I don't think I have the attention span to deal with oil paint. Let's be honest.
I don't have the attention to expand to clean oil paint.
Ew, yeah. Yeah, just cleaning varnish off brushes for the few times I've used it for for wood has been more than enough.
Just gonna shake up all of my side paints. Guess they need it.
Yep.
We got given a couple boxes of these Chimera pigments
Hmm.
color series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they've been sitting because we haven't really used them yet.
Makes sense.
Sparkle giraffe.
It's so sparkly, and then I'll start in on the eyes and the hair.
Are you attaching a tree to it?
Yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is once I'm finished with all of the little details, I'll hit it with some. I grabbed some hand brush varnish, so I'll varnish it,
Right.
and then I will do what I believe I um, stated that I might do in the proposal for this show, which was attempt to avoid gluing ostrich feathers to my fingers, and probably failing. I punched my mic. Sorry about that.
I've never used ostrich feathers, but like if I want to make a Muppet, someday I'm gonna have to.
Yep. I saw someone do that to make weeping willows a while back, and but then I went to the store, and the only one I could find was white feathers, and I thought, oh well, I'll just dye it, and by
Right.
dye I mean hit it with green paint.
Yeah.
No,
Ruins the magic.
yes. And so when I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that again, I'm like, I'm just gonna buy pre-dyed feathers. So I got just a little feather sampler from a place that sells feathers, I guess primarily for like wedding dresses and shit. So I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm sure I'm going to try it again.
Also got to think about what color to do my Gloomhaven character.
Oh, remind me which one you just unlocked.
Sun.
Ah, okay.
Sunkeeper.
Nice. We our group played Gloomhaven. Like, I think we got to. I'm not spoiling anything. I think we got to the the penultimate mission for the path we were going on, and then
Right.
we just kind of took a long break.
Yeah.
Um, is this a chrome effect paint? So this is Turbo Dork's Sparkle Motion, which I think is they call it a flourish paint. It seems to be a slightly larger pigment size, so it almost gives it more of an impression of like glitter without actually being glitter. Um, And then underneath some of those coats, I was using Skyrat, which was color shift blue to purple. Now, and I've been having a joyride with them because they work with hand brushes, but they work a little easier with an airbrush.
Right.
And so now that I have an airbrush, I've been just going nuts. I'm just like,
Spray
so,
everything.
uh-huh. Yeah, before. I don't see what, like, I was never interested in painting a space marine. Now, oh no, I have to find all of the things with armor to paint. Everything must sparkle. Um,
Oh, I guess I could sparkle paint my figure.
mm-hmm. There is a Turbo Dork paint color that I have been to. I can just buy it online, and I'm being stubborn. But I keep trying to go to like local game stores to find it, and they either don't stock it or it's out. Called Rainbow Roll, which is like sort of that slightly larger mica grain size, but it's rainbow color shift. And so I would really like to try that color out. Just make everything like rainbow chrome. Uh, and then probably have to clean my airbrush. Okay, so I am gonna get some of my really. Oh, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint the hooves black.
Hooves.
Hooves. Where did I put my black paint? No, seriously, where did I put my black paint?
I did not see.
Oh, here it is. The airbrush.
Oh. CIK host, you should do it.
Paint everything sparkly.
Yeah. Worst case, you can strip it off later.
Nope. Oh, yep, that was bound to happen.
Too much black.
Yep. It was like, oh, it's clogged. I was
just push harder.
Uh-huh.
Muscle.
It's an acrylic. They're acrylics formulated for airbrush, but that could be used, you know. And so they're generally meant to be put, most of them are meant to be put over a black undercoat, except for the mother of pearl, which is meant to be white.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's my new good brush? Here's my new good brush.
Just gotta pull up some Shrek ref.
Shrek ref in your area.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Now I can see the fingernails.
I too am painting fingies. Sort of.
I think I want like a brown grain for the hair.
Okay, yeah. Very swamp. Okay, and then it looks like the eyeballs for this want to be sort of a very gemstony green. So, like a green teal. So let me go.
Ooh, laser cut paint holder.
Yep. My friend in high school convinced me to take some drafting courses,
Right.
and I am very happy for that. Because even though I'm very slow, I can dirtle along and eventually get some vector files over to commission one of the handful of people I know with laser cutters. Alright, it wants to be a little bit lighter. I have got to clean out the tips of all of my dropper bottles because it's dire.
All gunked.
Yep, everything's gunked. I lived through those 90s. Agreed.
What do you mean take Corey's green?
Step 1, drive like 3 or 4 hours. Also, boat.
Yeah, that's right. Can't catch me. I'm on an island.
The biggest moat. No. Alright. I did an oops. Let's scrub that out.
No one saw anything.
Acrylic's dry time is very fast, but it's not 0.
Yeah. Hate that part. It's like, remember, Corey, thin coats, but not too wet, or it'll take forever.
Okay, I should probably do a little bit of highlighting. Over exaggerate this. See.
No, his butt. Ah. It exited.
Oh no. These things happen.
Never have to wipe Shrek's ass.
Oh. Me. I don't really see how this could get any as cursed as last time. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't put it up big on the screen for everybody. It's a kindness, I think.
Yep, nope, that's the special preview that I get. Oh, right. And the tail is green. Gotta paint the little taily green.
Turns out it was never the green anyone should have been afraid of.
It was the green brown ground. I
Ground?
don't know. Yes.
Hmm.
Could I make the sparkle giraffe slightly better? Probably. Am I gonna? No.
Nah.
Nope. So we're gonna seal this so that I can get on the feather gluing later. Ooh, that looks nice.
Nice.
The it's tamping back on some of the ashiness of the earlier coats.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you are done that, we should take a break.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. And give a little bit of coat on the old antlers, which were a wire and epoxy putty special.
Good work.
Thank you. It was not extremely easy, and at some point I was like, this is good enough. We're gonna cover it over. Okay. Okay, so preliminary sparkle. Let me get my camera.
Yeah.
All right, let's do autofocus. There we go. It's the prettiest almond giraffe.
And for mine, I have at least one coat of yellow green down. It's not
So pretty.
that color. It's well, it is that color. Okay, and sort of a browny green for the hair, which is gonna get darker.
I'm liking how it's coming along. Honestly,
Yeah, me too.
it's a very pleasing eye palette.
So after the break, we will continue.
Mm-hmm.
See you again soon.
Bees! Live bees! Bee, bee.
Hello again. Welcome back to Can't Draw Horses Club. Today, Carrie and I are painting fairy-inspired creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Inspired is doing a lot of heavy lifting, but it's just the way I'd like it.
I'm updating my Shrek horse with Shrek colors, and Carrie is working on a giraffe that wears a tree.
Yep.
It's very cute and shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still thinking a lot about how to make a little cowboy hat. You mentioned like getting someone to felt it for me, and I'm like, if I just made a little form with like the resin printer or plastic,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know, steamed some felt, and then I could stretch my own little hat.
Nice.
Would that work? Is that how it works?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
But imagine.
I've not
Imagine if it
steamed
worked.
felt. I've
Yeah.
definitely sewn felt, and I've done felting with the requisite stabbing of your hand on accident. Don't do that; it hurts. Felting needles are barbed.
I stabbed my thumb with an aluminum screw top a week ago, and it's just finishing.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's in the perfect spot for my thumb bend to cause it to like irritate.
Oh.
Not it wasn't a big mess or anything. It was just deep.
Yeah, yeah. Woof. So while I'm waiting for my sparkle giraffe to harden a little bit with the coating, I pulled a bunch of other minis that were very fey, and I think that I started this guy a while ago. Just did one coat and then put it down for like years.
Right.
So we'll go back to the fairy fire. I'll show you what the inspiration is. So they have player character races for this Trapper Keeper Feywild thing, and one of them is the Springen Folk, which are grasshopper people.
Bards.
So, and I think there's another one in a few pages that's. Nope, went too far. No, go back. I went too far. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna paint me a grasshoppered man.
Grasshoppered man.
So this is a. What are the like mantis folk in D&D? Someone will know, but they sell like cheap plastic minis of that. WizKids just sells 2-packs.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 3 green. But they came with like I don't know, like spears and stuff. But the thing is that plastic is really easy to cut, so I cut out the
A little bit more
spear
forward.
and sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, he was holding a spear and then like 2 punch knives. And so I removed all of his weapons and I gave him a little guitar. And 3 of the arms work for the guitar, and then the 4th I had a tambourine.
Perfect. It's a one-man band.
Yes. So anyway, it's time to get my pastel on. There we go. The delightfully named Entrail Pink.
Delightful to some.
It's the name's awful, but the color's really good. Like I think that's the pink that I used for these dandelions, also from the book.
Right.
And then I hit it with I think the contrast paint to make it this like magenta.
Ew.
So
Get out of here.
okay, so let's give you
Let go.
pink.
Gross. Trying to get the edges of the hooves.
Mm. I'm edge highlighting my Shrek hooves is a brand new sentence.
I mean, depends on where you go on the internet, right?
Oh no! Oh no! I've mostly avoided AO3.
Uh-huh.
All right. He's got one pauldron is pink. I think maybe I'll paint the other one a different color.
Ogres are like horses.
Okay, I didn't land on AO3 for the Grinch Tony the Tiger romance breakup short. I think I saw that one on like Tumblr, but from what I remember, that thing was magnificent. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Tear rolls down eye. Sometimes I love what the internet creates.
And
Actually, since I am being a little lazy and I don't feel like actually doing, I'm gonna just dry brush this now. I don't want to highlight every single like chitinous plate. I'm done. So actually, I'm gonna get a different green color. Nope. I'm gonna drop my brush.
yep, everyone following along with the tutorial at home, make sure to keep up on the steps.
Yeah, there's a reason that I just got a full one of these just in case. I don't trust myself. Be sure to dry brush with the wrong brush. Mr. Morpheus, that just did psychic damage to me. Dry brushing is hard on brushes. Do not dry brush with a brush that you want to use for anything else later. Okay.
Think we're ready for another coat of yellow green.
Yes.
Yes.
I should honestly get a bunch of dollar store makeup brushes for dry brushing.
Yep. You can also use sponge chunks.
That makes sense. Like the foundation wedges, or
No,
just like
harder like dish sponges, but like
no.
like
Okay.
an open cell. You can also use that for adding chips, like battle damage.
Oh, oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I can just show you. I have some here.
Oh, yeah.
These, the little. Uh, and you just like cut them up and get a little corner and
Okay.
some paint, and then you can just like.
That makes sense. I should try that next.
Yeah, and the metallic stuff is from paint chips.
That makes sense.
For weathering.
I do like a good weathering.
Not that you need to weather your fairies.
Battle damage.
Maybe on the guitar.
All right. I'm getting real aggressive with the green highlighting. I'll be up one Bard mini by the time this day is over. I actually put in an order for some 3D printed minis just because a friend wanted something.
Mhm.
She linked me to a store that had a crab holding like a quill and paper
Yep.
in his little claws. She's like, if you put in an order, can you paint that for me as a finder's fee? And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can do that. But I was like, huh, this store seems to have whimsical things. What else are they selling? Oh no. Oh, I shouldn't have looked.
Shouldn't have looked.
I shouldn't
How
have
they
looked.
get you?
That's how they got me. So in order, it's the scribe crab, um, 2 mimics, like the untransformed mimic and then a transformed mimic, and it's like I don't need the barrel, I don't need a chest, I've got those. Oh no, they have a toilet mimic. And I admittedly I got that one half because I thought I might need a normal toilet for a diorama I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and so that no, it's yeah, no, just you don't want to know. You don't want to know where it. Yeah. And then let's see. The reason that I thought of this was that they have a Trash the Opossum Bard. He has a lute and he is doing a big scream. It's kind of amazing. And then the last thing I went looking was something I had wanted for a while, but I was just like, nah, I don't really feel like paying, Shapeways prices for this.
Yep.
And then someone sold it for like a fifth of the Shapeways price, and so I have a what is it? A goose hydra in the mail.
Hey, yeah.
I'm so happy.
Excellent.
I'm gonna paint that thing like Tiamat, but with different species.
Honk. Just the noise.
I have not kit bashed a goose hydra. What did I kit bash? I mean, oh, that's right. I should show chat the updates. So some of them I sent into the moon base, but some of them I kept. I actually painted them. So
Yes.
here's the shark with lasers and leggies.
Yes.
And that one I kept mainly because one of my GM friends expressed interest. And then here's a little dog with a skull, because why not?
Yep.
I gotta still do the grass on the base. And then your favorite and mine, Bonky.
Bonky.
I love Bonky.
Yep. The ones that you sent are on the Studio C set, up on the right, on the narrow shelf, in a place of honor.
Yep. I think I saw. I ducked in for the very end of the long game, and I saw you.
Showing.
Yep. And chat being of very mixed opinions, which is fair.
I mean, that's the thing with chat. Like, you're always going to get different responses. Like,
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't tell if this is chitin or a leg band, so we're gonna make it a leggy band.
ooh.
Let me find a good purple. There you go. Oh, well. There we go. I'm getting my glam rock grasshopper. Keytar cat, I sincerely hope that a glam rockhopper penguin exists somewhere.
That was like Robin Williams' character in Pebble and the Penguin. Would be kind of glam.
I don't remember if I've seen that.
It's kind of extra.
Right, get a nice powder blue. Do. Alright, and I'm gonna grab some particularly violent orange.
I mean, all oranges should be that way. IMO.
Fireball orange. Yeah, I tend to, in the absence of any other direction, I tend to go more towards somewhat muted colors, and the commission that I was doing was like orange was thematically appropriate, so I had to force myself a little bit out of my
Comfort zone.
Yep.
Yep.
It looks decent though.
I'm definitely starting to like this horse more
Oh yeah.
as,
Oh
as
yeah.
it continues. Yeah.
Oh, have you been dry brushing the mane?
No, it's just kind of a flexible rubber, so it's not like
The way it's
folded.
catching the light from
Yeah.
this kind of looks like you have. I mean, it looks good.
That's the plan afterwards, but I want it to be, darker in the crevasses, like a wash,
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
light like it is.
Well, dare I say, your Schwarz looks elegant.
An elegant horse. Uh-oh. Invader!
Mm.
Peanuts. Oh, you need peanuts for the crows? Alright. I'll allow it.
There's a feeder in my backyard, and because I think our back fence neighbor just goes wild feeding the bird. So I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, right?
I'll hop in on this. And we have not gotten. I've not gotten crows. I don't know why they. Like I've seen them flying over the neighborhood, but it's mostly just finches and juncos and grackles for days.
Oh. Those are fun, though.
Yeah, they are.
They have good songs.
But I think as like a birthday or a Christmas present, I got one of those bird feeders that takes photos and tries to identify things. The one that does not have a subscription, which was the important part,
Right.
because I cheap.
Cheap, cheap.
Yes. Yep.
Just like a bird.
Just walked right into that. And I try to keep it, so pretty much it just texts my phone saying, "Oh, you've got new visitors," and I was up to date with that on like Friday. I think I'm like 40 notifications deep now that I need to clear out. Most of them are finches. All right. A blue and orange complementary color guitar. This is not a mistake. This is going to look way better when I hit it with washes, I hope.
Washes make everything better.
They really do. Skill in a bottle. Mr. Morpheus, I agree. Washes do need to come in bigger bottles.
Okay. Back to the hair zone. But better this time.
I would say Paint's grasshopper doesn't need to worry about hair, but I know what's in my future, and it's gluing feathers to a
Grasshopper?
tree, to a tree giraffe. Although, I mean, I guess like, oh no, I am not giving this grasshopper glam metal hair. could. But I don't know. No.
No,
Oh, why did you put that thought in my head? Now I'm considering it.
you were the one talking.
I was the one talking.
Hmm.
Okay. And there. Now his pauldrons and leg bands are crosswise colored. I forget what band played Round and Round. Just
Like you spin me right round, or what?
no,
Round and round.
Round and Round. Is that okay? That was Rat. Yep. So just this little grasshopper doing like a windmill with the head. Yeah, no. Chat's tempting.
They'll do that.
Trixies.
Incorrigible. Just need to put like a protective sock on this horse.
Wait, what?
The tail's touching the leg, and I don't like
Oh.
it. Yeah. So now we have the sticky note of protection.
Excellent. Now I'm just thinking about hair metal and how I should get my ancient rock band setup going again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely wish Harmonix was still making more of those.
Yeah. Like, I think they're releasing DLC still, or at least doing challenges, but. I think I might also have to break out, like, a multimeter and a soldering iron, because I got, so my setup is Rock Band 3, so when I say ancient, I do mean it's not the most recent. but I got a set of fake cymbals for the drums.
Right.
And last time I brought them to a friend's house, they did not appear to be working, and that is a shame. So, in my innumerable free time, I should really fix those if I can.
Right.
Because I used to play drums when I was much younger. Not the drum set very much, but a little. And it just feels significantly better playing with cymbals on that thing.
Hmm.
I don't know, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, I would try to play drums again of some sort, but I think they're a little bit too loud and disruptive for the house. They would.
That's what
I
electric
think.
drums are for.
Yeah. My husband's a little bit noise sensitive, and so I just was like, I could do that, or I could do a different hobby.
Right. Yeah, I'm the noise sensitive one, so.
Mm. Yeah, I don't want to make people jump. That's part of the reason why I didn't practice as much on the drum set as other things is that I did not want to, like, as a kid, I did not want to make noise.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how you get got.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Oh no.
Mazray, we've just been calling the Shrek horse Schrors for Shrek horse, but it doesn't really have, it's like a name like Kevin or something. I'm gonna have to do his eyebrows soon. Start getting into,
Mm-hmm.
details.
Yeah.
If I do like the splatter and then I dry brush on top of that, I wonder if I should wash this horse.
Like a paint wash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the hair to dry though.
Yeah.
Donkey win, but we already have Bonky.
We do have Bonky. We have I was so happy about
Bonky at
Bonky.
home.
We have Bonky at home. All right, and we're gonna do a little bit of highlight on his mandibles. Oh shoot, he's got little bangle. I should give him little bangles.
He's really cool.
Aw, thank you. I am very glad that I got to bring him out of my shame box of half painted stuff. And by box, I mean boxes. Let's be honest.
Mm. Alright, it's break time soon, and I will probably need to grab a smaller brush
Sounds good.
for face things.
Just face things.
Just face things. I forgot about the teeth.
How could you forget about the teeth?
They're so small.
They are.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's what they always say.
That's what they always say.
That's what they always say.
What they always say. Shrek is not in the gummy club.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give you just a simple brown base. I can fix it later. Okay.
Alright. Break time.
Sounds good.
We'll be back shortly, chat. Hold on to your bonkies.
Bees! Live bees! Bee!
Welcome back, everybody, to Can't Draw Horses Club. Today, Carrie and I are painting some figures. I have my son, my Shrek horse. The camera is frozen. And Carrie has this giraffe from space and a bardic cricket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Both of them taken from the Fairy Fire 5e unofficial supplement, which is the Feywilds by way of 90s Trapper Keepers.
Oh. It's the wrong thing. No.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on the Citadel shades paint wash to add some extra, color depth to it and shadowing.
Right.
And then while that's drying, I think that I'm going to call my own bluff and attempt gluing feathers onto the antlers to make it a weeping willow and seeing how well that doesn't go.
Right.
But first,
Not
it's
bad.
time time to apply some skill in a bottle.
My top-down camera has frozen and refuses to reconnect, so
Oh,
I'm going deskless.
oh no!
It's okay. I can still bring the Schwartz up here to show people. Okay. Time for another coat on the tail. Especially the underside. That's where all of the crimes are.
So are you I have to paint it perfect even if it's not visible? Like, are you a but I'll know type of a painter, or a it's not visible so who cares?
Outside of Horse Club, I know it's there person. But
Okay,
inside of Horse Club, I'm not even painting the bottom of these feet.
fair enough. I it varies with me. I think I lean a little bit more towards it's not visible,
Mm,
but yeah, if it's just for me, I'll do that. If it's for someone else, like if I'm donating it, I might I put more effort into the things that I'm giving away, honestly.
yeah. Someone else is gonna see that. And
Yep.
then they'll know.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll hate it.
Oh no, they'll know I'm a fraud. Etc.
Yep.
Alright. Give this some Wigan orange.
Waken?
Yep. It's I don't know, it's a Citadel color. I presume it means something in it either means something in lore I don't know, or they picked the word because it sounds like fire.
Hmm.
Alright. Oh, Citadel is Games Workshop's
Yeah.
paint line.
For Warhammer.
Yep. I mostly use other companies, but their paint washes are really good.
Ah!
What? No.
Ugh, paintbrush on the floor.
It's like, oh no, containment breach.
There we go. Got all the hair off.
Oh,
I'm kidding. It didn't pick up anything. It just
that's good.
painted my pants.
Oh. I have a non-zero amount of clothes with paint on them, yes.
It was worse the summer I did painting.
Yeah. Speaking of contrast washes, pink. Now I gotta wait for this guy to dry before I can do little highlights on him.
Right.
But he's looking significantly more pastel and like hot pink, hot purple, hot everything now, so
Good. Alright. I figure just like one more go over with the yellow green and it should be even enough for me to
yeah.
get to the face.
Gonna do a rotate. There. There, now it says I see it.
Ah!
Nope.
Sorry, just dropped my shorts.
No, sure, why? Let's autofocus. There we go. Little punk rocker guy.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. Now I think I can gently curl feathers.
Ooh.
If I could have any amount of, there we go, dexterity. Whoa, okay.
Whoa!
I learned something today.
Yeah?
I wonder wonder if we could. Nope.
Very curly.
Yep. That was. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. They're so springy. So we'll start with the other end. Actually, I might. Oh, God, I could do it to maybe fill out some of the weight of the canopy, but weeping willows are generally not springy. Okay, so I'm gonna go back on my reference to the page that has the pretty giraffe beast thing. Just for reference again. For reference, we doing this guy. This guy. Right
Hold
there.
on a second. Kabam!
Kabam! We're doing this one.
Nice.
I'm gonna glue feathers to my fingers on accident.
Why don't you just do one on purpose, and then the rest can be, just part of that.
I have definitely gotten frantic texts from a friend and fellow crafter asking me if I had any hot tips for how to remove super glue from fingers that had additional stuff stuck to it.
Oh, do you wait for your skin to peel?
That's what I said, but I had to give some additional tips because that would have been annoying with paper towel and pipe cleaner. Where's my tweezers? I keep putting this off. I'm like, oh, this would be easier with this tool. Where is it? Oh, okay, found that tool. This would be easier with this tool. Where is it?
Yep.
It's my ploy. Yeah. I think you're right, Thorsakar, that nail polish remover or something else like acetone would be helpful in that way. I didn't think of that at the time.
What did you recommend? Just scissors?
Oh God. Well, she clipped away as much of it as she could. I don't think that I might have said isopropyl alcohol, but I definitely said cold.
Yep.
Because it makes it brittle. I wonder if I can use some of these little curlies to act like a tree bud and hide the fact that I am just gluing straight onto. No feathers. Alright, well, fine, we're doing it live. Let's do this. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's been live this whole time.
Oh no. Alright, let's do that.
Now, going live to this. More as the story unfolds.
Okay, don't touch the feather. Don't touch the feather. Don't touch. Oh no. Oh, no, nope.
Yep. You had one job.
I had one job. Oh. Okay. Oh. Success! Oh! No! Double success!
Whoa! A lot more success than we usually see here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You got little fingies.
All fingies
There.
attached.
Yes, and then some. Yep, nope. Achievement unlocked. I definitely glued feather to my finger.
Woo! Got there. Pew pew pew
Yep.
pew. Maybe we should have had a poll going in chat.
A yes, no, or
Yep.
an over under on when.
No, just a yes no.
I would not vote against me on that. I'm just saying. I know my track record. I made myself the days since superglue accident sign. Oh, there we go. 3. Ooh, majestic.
Mmm. Healthy.
I mean, we're getting there. Come on, stick down. Not to me. There you go.
Could have specified first.
Let's come on. Having a bad feather day.
Yep. Let's see if I can show people my chores in progress. They might not be able to hear you on this scene, so.
Sure.
Oh, no, they should be able to hear you. Oh, no, never mind. I lied. Anyways, here's my boy. Just coming along. It's got the sticky note of protection on the tail.
He's so smooth.
He is. Very smooth.
I'm gonna crack open my new bottle of super glue.
Woo!
Getting festive.
Fresh glue.
I am glam rock hairing the giraffe, I guess.
Yep.
I think that I'm gonna use all these feathers on the giraffe, honestly.
Yeah, they don't take up very much space individually.
I might need to get another sampler. Need being, a strong word, but
Mhm.
here we are.
Yes, we are here. We did this.
We did this. Deaf lizard? No, deaf leopard.
Good, yes.
I like that's the one you get out of me.
Oh, only one? Alright.
Yep.
Well,
I'm not that clever.
enjoy it while you got it,
I
chat.
got it. No, the actual band that I use for rock band when I enter it in is it superfluous umlauts? Every vowel. Every vowel. Band logo is just a U with an umlaut on it. Before that, it was I used exothermic event because at my first job, that was the code word that was used for the power lab has to deal with a customer complaint because something blew up or set fire. But we don't want to say that in a meeting, so we're going to call it exothermic event.
Yep.
And so the band logo for that, I think, was a toaster on fire.
Good. Yeah, I think odds of me finishing this today are really slow. Or low. It's probably not going to happen.
That's fair. I actually have another. I'm making decent progress with my.
Well, there's only half an hour left.
Oh yeah. But I have another thing that I probably won't finish, but I wanted to at least show off on camera. So I'm going to move this aside very briefly. So you know the horse club 3 weeks ago? I think that
I have no
you.
memory of this.
That's fair. Okay, I'll refresh your memory. So I was not there for the start, but I was there when you had switched to adult coloring books.
Yep.
And you ended with a beautiful picture of a tree bearing fruit that said, and I quote, "fuck adulting."
Yep.
And so we were calling it the adulting tree, I believe.
Okay.
And then you quote said, although that tree from Legend of Zelda that talks to you and gives you things to do is kind of like an adulting tree.
Yep.
And then I said a little bit later, well, I just had a cursed project idea.
And then I said, you have to do it.
And I said, okay. We might need to go to booth for this. Or big Carrie.
Big Carrie. Here's Big Carrie.
So he doesn't have leaves yet, but
Ah! Ah!
I made
You're gonna make a door.
I-
Nice.
I made mistakes.
Mistakes were made. I'm dying, Link.
I sent a picture of this to one of my local gaming chats with the subtitle, I've lost control of my crafting life.
And they were like, no, that looks normal.
No, the crafting channel in that Discord is titled like, so everything is magic themed because it's for it's mostly for organizing like magic games.
Yep.
And I think that I think Sevenish Magpies named that title like Joyra of the Scope Creep. And it said, this is for arts and crafts and other sorts of things. Looking at you, Carrie. So, yes.
Thank you. Thank you for showing the progress.
You're welcome. Yep, I used an entire pack of discounted plaster cloth and like a third a bottle of tub caulk.
What color are Shrek's eyes?
I
Brown.
don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
That was easy.
Oh, in terms of like actual Link, if we're doing fairies, I was speed painting a bunch of stuff like a few months ago before I was like, I gotta do all of my stuff for me before Desert Bus season comes around, because then I'll be busy for a half a year. So I wanted to paint this little mountain troll, and as I painted him, I realized he kind of accidentally looks a bit like Ganondorf, kind of.
A little bit? Okay.
A little bit. So I gave him a little tat of the Triforce of Power. That's fine. And then I was painting some of my villagers, and I picking random colors, and then I realized I accidentally painted NASCAR Link. Let me see if I can autofocus. And I'm like, well, if I have those two, I looked in my box and I'm like, oh, I'd already painted her purple, so we've got Belly Dancer Zelda.
Right.
And so now I have the trifecta and whatever the heck it was that I just showed off earlier. So I'm set, I guess.
Old tree that needs help.
Happy Tears of the Kingdom, everyone. Oh no. Oh, okay. Glue number 4.
Okay, I'm gonna do my experimental splatter try.
Oh, excellent.
No one will be able to see this, but what I'm doing is I'm gonna hold my hand out and then hit the brush on it to splat brown all over this horse. Hopefully.
That extra swamp ambiance.
Swampiance. Alright. Please go down and not up.
I've definitely done something like that, but I was definitely outside.
I'm definitely at my computer desk right now.
Oh no. Oh, 5.
Alright. It kind of worked.
Nice. Yeah. I think what I might do for this, well, I'm going to trim some of the branches so they're not going too far. And then in the art, so this creature comes with like star spider swarms. And
Okay.
so I might find out. Next time I'm at the craft store, I might go see what they have in terms of like sparkly seed beads and then maybe thread a few of them on here and glue them on. And then that'll weigh down some of this
Right.
and also look sparkly.
Which is, just necessary.
It's the goal, yeah. Yep, 7.
Majestic floof.
So floof. Yeah, I'll definitely give her a little bit of a haircut. Oh, okay. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Alright. Just working on some face details over here.
Okay. My back sort of. Grandpa tree's attacking me.
Oh God, no.
There we go. I showed this on my first appearance, but just for the reference. Let me go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's get a big Carrie.
Let's go to Big Carrie.
It's still reversed. But yes. Super glue incident. Yep.
Yep. Nope. That was. I had wanted to make that for years, and then I made it.
Good.
And I made two, and the second one went to the friend that I mentioned earlier, who needed help with glue removal. Yeah, once I get my stuff set up here, well, once things settle down here, and we get all of the like walls decoration, I'll put that up near my craft stuff.
So there's another update for chat on how mine is doing. I'm slowly working on the face. Carrie said it has big clown energy.
It's
It needs more splatters.
it's seasoned to my soul.
Well, we can't quite see yet. He doesn't really have eyes.
That was part of the problem, yes.
The lack of eyes gives you supernatural sight.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There we go.
I'll be smart and I'll use the toothpick to touch this instead of my fingers, and then I glued the toothpick to my hand. What?
Can't draw horses club. You might leave with more parts.
Oh no. I'm not holding this.
It's holding you.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is
It's gonna be a while.
it's gonna be a while. Oh, I'm very smart. Uh, Topological genus is a very good phrase to read for a future. If you aren't changing your topological genus, are you really using superglue? Big shout outs to Math Chat. I don't know if this is quite like the picture yet, but maybe it's a little bit less tree and a little bit more rich divorcee giraffe.
It does. It's like Grisabella the glamour cat a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it's not its best day.
no, we'll fix it in
Post.
post. Yeah.
Post.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was an experiment, and I like it a reasonable amount, to be fair. Well,
Welp.
oh no. Okay, those are a loss. Let's okay, there we go. I'm gonna give her a little bit of a haircut.
Definitely messed up the eyes a little bit. It's fine.
It's fine.
He just looks afraid.
Can I see?
He's excited.
Just paint little white dot, like
it's a work in progress.
yeah, it's a work in progress. Yeah. You could always make the pupils slightly larger and make it more, anime-ish.
No, well, see, I modeled in the irises.
Oh, okay.
So they come pop out a little bit.
That's fair. You could do that, and then I'm sitting here. I'm like, okay, a paint wash could accentuate that sort of thing. But what color paint wash is the real thing? Green, gentle brown. Like if I'm highlighting white, I usually go with like a brown, and then re-highlight over it. But there are so many other colors you could use, like red or yellow, or
Sure, everyone would find that very pleasant to look at. Well, I think we're at a good point to stop. My Schwartz has to rest before I do any more to it. I'll have to pick it up again later. But thank you, Carrie, for joining me today.
Yeah, it was fun.
This was fun.
I'm so glad that the Schwartz got paint on him.
Yeah. if you want people to find you, Carrie, where would you like them to look?
So okay. So my Iris of Ether, the below my face here, at Twitter, or Iris _of _ether at kind.social on Mastodon. And then those link to wherever else. Those are the big two, I think. You can see me posting pictures of whatever nonsense I'm up to.
All right. Well, again, thank you everyone for being here today. It was a very successful club. Goodbye.
Okay. I
What were you gonna say?
know. Thanks for having me.